Hi everyone, I'm Rafaela San Miguel and I will write my paper about the value of culture in contemporary society, considering that nations are mostly concerned with economic growth and development, so culture ends up being left behind in their policies. According to Martin Nussbaum, one of the most relevant contemporary philosophers, humanities and arts are being cut away because policymakers see them as useless frills and they need to cut funds from it to stay competitive in the global market. What drove my attention to this topic was a specific event that happened in Brazil in 2018, in which the National Museum in Rio de Janeiro, founded in 1818 by Dom João VI, caught on fire due to the neglection of the responsible government agencies in doing the needed repairs to the museum that had been pending for years. The burning of the museum, that was once the residence of the Brazilian royal family during the empire, and that was composed of millions of items of the Brazilian historiography and culture, exposed the lack of interest of the government in preserving the culture. In my paper, I would like to first explain the reason why culture is being cut away by policymakers, then present the consequences of it, which one of them would be how it can represent a threat to democracy. So I will highlight the importance of culture for the existence and maintenance of democracies. And finally, I will present the possibility of including culture in economic development strategies. One of the sources I will use is the book Not for Profit: Why Democracy Needs the Humanities, written by Martha Nussbaum. In her book, she refers to arts and humanities as the main culture holders, and she tells how these are at risk in our society, since nations are mostly worried about increasing their national profit and competitiveness in the global market. Consequently, this special focus on economic growth is responsible for humanities and arts being cut away. However, the abilities that are developed by this, for example, to think critically, to transcend local loyalties, and to empathize with others, are essential to keep democracies alive. So, in summary, for her, it is impossible to have an efficient democracy without culture, since without support from suitably educated citizens, no democracy can remain stable. The other source I will use is Argyll Clemmer's book, The Value of Culture, on the relationship between economic and arts. The author is an economist, and he explained that culture should not be seen as commodities, as most economists do, because when culture is reduced to commodity, its value is reduced to prices, and the intervention of money measurement in culture results in culture losing its value. So Clemmer highlights the importance of distinguishing the product of culture from culture as being a commodity and culture as being an experience, because every use of culture as not being a way to provide an artistic experience contributes to devalue culture. So thank you for your attention, and if you have any questions or suggestions, let me know.